All right, I've got a really cool secret that Microsoft has not publicly put out there, and it's an Excel add-in. God forbid anybody has to use Excel on a daily basis, but whenever I'm analyzing information, it can take a long time to generate all the reports, all the charts, all the analysis on, say, some financial statement or whatever it is that you're trying to do. If you go in only on the online version of Excel, this is available, you go to Home and you click in Add-ins. Now within Add-ins, you're going to be able to see Excel Labs. Excel Labs, you can add it in here. It's an experimental feature from Microsoft. Once you add it, you're going to get a button that says Excel Labs. But what this is going to allow you to do is create an agentic interaction with Excel. So it is as complex as you could possibly imagine. That being said, just like an agentic browser, if you just let it loose, it'll destroy all your data and you're going to have a lot of other problems. So one, always make sure you've got backups and setups whenever you're going to be interacting with it. But this frontier model mode allows you to agentically communicate with Excel. So let's say, for instance, you want to create a pro forma, and we are in the lending industry. So I'll put for a consumer lender. We provide lines of credit to these lenders. We are a private direct lender to consumer lenders in the non-prime consumer space. I'd like to be able to get information from each of the lenders, input it inside Excel, and then create a standardized dashboard to analyze what the performance is. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to type that all in. Now that I've created my prompt, this is a pretty generic prompt. You probably want to be a lot more focused on it. It's going to go into agent mode and it's going to set up this template for me. Now, obviously, almost everybody on this is going to already have a lot of financial information. But even then, sometimes it's very difficult to get good quality information and get into a format that you want. You have to figure out what are the old formulas. You got to do all V lookups and H lookups and who knows what lookups and use all types of Excel formulas. The future is really thinking through the problem and being able to figure out what is the output that you're trying to create. By having all the best tools for prompt optimization and figuring out exactly you as a business user, what you're trying to do, it's going to be able to do all that for you. It'll create all the formulas. It'll use the most complicated things you could possibly imagine within the Excel ecosystem to be able to do the analysis that you want. Many times what I will do is, instead of just open-ended analysis using the agent mode, I will go ahead and create a new tab to do that analysis, but extract the information from all the other tabs and all the other information I've got access to. What's exciting about that is I can then not disturb the rest of the data within the system and be able to do the formatting that I want. I can then take that format and then apply it to any new Excel file that I've got to be able to get the same kind of layout. For many of us, we have reoccurring tasks that happen every month or every quarter, such as financial reviews or compensation or bonuses that can be very complex. You can now do all of this within a matter of seconds by doing the prompt. It does take a while to be able to actually go agentically and create the output. That being said, instead of it taking weeks for your financial analyst to do, it can now take a matter of minutes and hours to be able to create these really sophisticated pro formas, analysis, formulas, charting, and outputs, as you can see here. I'm excited as these tools keep on evolving literally from month to month, whether it's new models, new applications, new releases from major providers like Microsoft, Amazon, Google. We're going to keep playing with all these different tools because from a business standpoint, what's exciting is I can see not only how I'm improving my productivity on a day-to-day basis, but also pushing this content out to the rest of my organization, hopefully yours as well, where they can start feeling more comfortable using these tools because they're an absolute imperative as your organization is evolving. Honestly, I think some of the best candidates to being able to help you implement these tools are recent grads and potential interns. They have a mindset of playing and breaking and using these tools, whereas a lot of team members who've been around doing the same processes for decades, sometimes it takes a very long time. So Now you see the output of the first part of the agent mode on Excel. So you've got instructions that it's created, step-by-step how to use it. You've got base level assumptions that it's been able to create, a structure for the loan tape, performance metrics, defaults, cost, cash flow, summary. And guess what? This was all agentically created. It's not even done yet. So it's going to be able to go through that process. You could create example information. But what's great is if you've got a perspective of you as the senior leader within the organization of what you're looking for, you can use this as a template, send it over to your financial analyst, and now they can use this same tool to prep all the data, to create these inputs and create a more monthly approach. I am pretty confident Microsoft is going to release this type of approach to Power BI and other types of tools. One of the things that we're going to be looking at next time is how the data of your entire ecosystem, the data lake, whether it's in Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Fabric, or Google ecosystem, you're going to be able to actually agentically interact with all that data to come up with analysis, whereas sending it to one of your analysts could take a week or multiple weeks to get all this information. You can now pull all this information within the ecosystem that you're playing with, and then layered over it is an AI agent that is specialized that you can query and get incredible information, and we'll be looking at that next time.